Hello guys, I am Ankush Mudgil, cohort Oracle batch, and today now we are going to discuss module 2 coding challenge. We are discussing first 5 questions. The first part contains 5 questions which we are having code. We have to find the bug. I already have solved these questions. Now I'm gonna discuss with you. What is the first question is this the power of two puzzle? Sarah, a dedicated mathematician and puzzle enthusiast, stumbled upon an intriguing challenge while delving into her research. She contemplated the creation of an is power of two function which takes a positive integer n as an argument and aims to discern whether the given number qualifies as a power of 2. So basically we have to answer output like that, which is output should be like that, the number provided to you is a power of 2 or not. We have to return true or false. So what we have the code, already written code is this one, in which we are returning if n is greater than 0 or n and n minus 1 is triple equals to 0. Let's take an example. Let's take 2 is greater than 0, then we return true. Let's say 3 is greater than 0, return कर देगा ये true, because we are using or logical or operation which only one true, then it will return true. So here we are facing this problem. Now without error function, like let's say we are taking 3, then 3 is greater than 0 and or logical and. Now and 3 and 2, 3 and 2 is 1, so it is not equals to 0, then we return false. Now let's take 4 is greater than 0 and it 4 and 4 minus 1 3, 4 bitwise and 3, that is 1 0 0 and 0 1 1, which is 0. So this is a power of 2. That's the first question. Now what's the next question? Minimum moves for valid parentheses. Lucy is a mathematics enthusiast who enjoys tackling intriguing problems. Recently encountered a fascinating challenge involving parentheses string. The task at is her create a function called mean add to make valid that takes an argument as representing parentheses and determines the minimum number of addition required to transfer string into a valid parenthesis string. Basically we have to tell how many parentheses we need to make it a valid parenthesis string. So as we have a first example, second example like this, Lucy needs to add an opening parenthesis at the beginning. Okay, basically we have to calculate the number of closing and number of opening brackets and then have to answer them. The code we have given is let open is equals to 0, close equals to 0. Let's see of s, if c is equals to 0, open plus plus, close plus plus, else open ones. This I think this is the wrong. We are, if we getting open, then we are adding open, count of open, else if open, then we are adding close plus plus, else open margin. Basically, when we try an example from here, let's try this example, first one. So we are getting an open bracket, open plus plus, open हो गया 1, open is equals to 1. Now again one more string, this is also open, so open plus plus, open is equals to 2, close equals to 0. Now we are getting a close bracket. If open bracket, we are out of the open bracket. If now else if contains open, so we get open is equals to 2. So any positive number greater any other number which is not 0, it gives true. So close plus plus, so open is equals to 2 and close equals to 1, and we get out of the loop and then return open plus close. That's giving us 3, which is the wrong answer. The right answer should be 1. So let's check for the correction code corrected. Now what we are doing here, we are counting open. If the character is a open bracket, then we are adding count of the open or increasing count of the open by 1. Else if we have an open and our character is not an open, it means it's closed bracket, so we subtracting the open. Else otherwise we are adding the close, that we have an extra close, so then we return open plus close, then we get the correct answer. Now coming to the next question, Scorekeeper's Unconventional Challenge. In a peculiar baseball game, a dedicated scorekeeper faces an extraordinary challenge. They have a function called call points that takes an array operation as an argument. The operation array contains a series of instructions where each entry can be an integer representing a new score, a plus sign indicating the sum of the previous two scores, a d to double the previous score, or a c to invalidate the previous score. Okay. The shopkeeper uses the call points function to compute the sum of all the scores on the record after performing all the operation. How will the shopkeeper utilize the call points function to solve the extraordinary problem? So basically, when there is a number, then we will add it to the array. If we get C, then we invalidate and remove previous score, or we are removing the last entry. If it's D, then we adding multiply, adding the top, what's the number on the top, multiplying by 2 times and adding it to our box or array or container. If it is plus, if it is the plus symbol, then we are adding all the numbers of the record and then pushing it back to the array. At final, we have to return the sum of the complete array. Now where is the incorrect one? Here is, we have the incorrect one. Function operation let for I is equals to 0, I less than operations dot length I plus plus. Okay, if operations of I is triple equals to plus, then we have to sum is equals to operations of I minus 2 plus of O. Plus symbol means we have to add the last two entry and then push. Okay, here what we are doing, I minus 2 plus I minus 1, whatever sum is, then operations of I is equals to sum, we are entering that. Okay, next is else if operations of I if equals to capital D. What capital D do? Multiply the topmost element with 2 and push it back to our array. Okay, as if on operation C we are removing the first topmost character, and at final if we have an integer then we are adding it to the array, then at final we are returning the total sum. So let's discuss the correct without error code. Operations of I, if it is equals to plus, then we are taking the last two values, adding them up and adding to the array. Here what we are doing, same thing, but we are not parsing. It's okay. Operations of I is equals to sum. Okay, now in the second, operations of I if is equals to D, then we are taking the last element, multiplying by 2 and pushing it to back. Is this? Yeah, same. Next is if operations of I is triple equals to C, then we are splicing the last element and we are splicing the last element, just operation dot splice I minus 1. At final if it's an integer, then we are adding operations of I plus equals to operations of I, and operation of I is equals to integer, whatever the value we are taking and just pushing to the answer array. Now we are calculating total sum here. For let I is equals to 0, I less than operations dot length I plus plus total sum plus is equals to operation of adding all the values and returning it. Here what we are doing, I is equals to 0. Is it okay? Now coming to the next question. Height based talent show shorting. Mac is organizing a talent show in her community and needs to arrange the party using the short people function. The function takes two arguments, an array of, it's hidden, don't know, complete question. The function should sort the names of descending order based on, basically we have to sort the array according to the height. Name array which contain names according to the height. So 165, Mary is tallest, then Emma, then Joe. Okay, what's the code here is short people name heights, the let length is equals to heights dot length map. We are mapping the names with their heights. Now sorting heights array, then in the result we are pushing the names according to their height, then returning. Here length is not a function, it's the property of the array. That's the error in the code or bug in the code. Rest of the thing I think is okay. Shorting array and then okay. Yeah. Next, And the last question is number shuffle, missing and duplicate. Sarah, a diligent mathematician, was tasked with organizing a set of numbers from 1 to n. However, a puzzling error occurred during the process. One of the numbers mysteriously duplicated itself, causing another number to go missing entirely. Frustrated by his unexpected turn of events, Sarah seeks your help in solving this conundrum. She provides you with an integer array nums which represent the current state of the set after the error. Can you lend a hand to Sarah by using the find error nums function to determine which number are duplicated and which number is now missing? Basically, we have given as input an array of numbers from 1 to n, and we have to tell which number is repeating from 1 to n and which number is missing. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8. Okay. Yeah, let's come to the code. We are creating a map, an output array taking a variable max value for let I is equal to I is less than nums total length I plus plus. Const num is equal to nums of I. If hashmap.hasNum output.push num. If hashmap contains that number, it means it is repeating. The number is repeating, so we are taking it in the array, our output array. Otherwise, after that, if the number is repeating, then hashmap.set, we are setting that number's value also. And max value is equal to max.max. We are calculating the maximum value also. For let I is equal to 1, I less than equals to maximum value I plus plus. If hashmap does not contain any of these value, it means that value is missing from the array, and we are pushing that value and returning it as an output. So that's all from my side. Thank you.